Greetings and welcome. This is Carrie with another episode of your Sedona Virtual Retreats. And today we're going to talk about how to raise your vibration. And our topic today is brought to us by a subscriber who had messaged me with this question. What's the best way to shift back into high vibration when you notice that you've fallen into a lower vibration? So that's specifically what we're going to address today. But before we do that, let's first talk about why it's important to be aware of how you have your vibration set. So, as a lifelong intuitive empath and psychic reader, my experience in that has proven to me over and over and over again, not only within my own life, but with clients that I read for, that the reality that we experience is directly related to the energy that we embody. And the energy that we embody is pretty much made of a collection of what our beliefs and our thoughts and our feelings are. And, about your collective paradigm. So anyway, it is our vibrational energy, the state of being that we are in vibrationally, that most impacts the reality that we experience in the here and now and the future that we're generating for ourselves. So the future, whether it's immediate future or a long-term future, the future is always in like a perpetuating dynamic state of possibility. And it's gonna be whatever you are predominantly vibrating, whatever your vibrational state of being mostly is what brings a particular potential reality into physical manifestation. And so for that reason, it's really useful and important to know what your intentions are around, the energy that you want to be living in, so that you have like a baseline to go by in regard to mindfulness practices that you can do to keep your vibrational state of being aligned with the reality you are intending for yourself. So let's get into talking about ways to optimize your vibration or get back on track once you've noticed that you've fallen into a lower vibration. So, number one that I'm going to suggest is that you start by asking yourself questions. And an important thing to ask yourself that I think is sometimes often overlooked is, am I picking this up from someone else? Especially if you know that you are an empathic being, chances are that sometimes the energy that you're experiencing that might feel like a lower vibration can be an energy that you're picking up from another person, or an energy that you're tuning into from the collective. Especially right now. At the time of me filming this video, we are in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. And this situation is causing a lot of turbulence mentally and emotionally in the collective right now. Now, personally, I don't believe that turbulence is necessarily the vibration that's going to prevail, but it is something that's happening right now. And many people are feeling very erratic mentally and emotionally right now because of this, and that is influencing the energy and the vibration, especially of people who are empathic. So number one, ask yourself, is this mine? Is this lower vibrational energy that I'm experiencing right now, is it mine? Or is it something that I'm picking up from another person or the collective? From there, once you ask yourself that question, it's a matter of trusting your intuition. Are you getting a yes? Are you getting, yes, this is something I'm picking up from another person, or yes, this is something I'm picking up from the collective? If that's the case, what you do is, take a few breaths, set some intentions, I like to use my exhale to release energy or to express energy because it's an outward flow. And so with your intention and with your breathing, you can release whatever it is that you are picking up energetically that influenced your vibration. And you can also send prayers and blessings to whoever is connected to the energy that you were picking up. So that's number one. Number two to ask yourself is this lower vibrational energy that I'm experiencing, is it connected to an old wound or an old belief that's not serving me that I now have the opportunity to clear because I'm aware of it? So awareness is step one in being able to clear an energy pattern, right? And so in some of the other videos I've done, I've shared different practices that you can do to clear those things. If it's like an old wound that's being triggered or an old belief that's maybe sabotaging you or not aligned with the direction you're wanting to go in life. So you can refer to some of those videos for practices that you can do. Number three, is the lower vibration that you're experiencing connected to the past or future? So this is oftentimes what happens as well. We start thinking about the past. We perhaps are recalling painful memories from the past, or maybe we have regret or guilt from the past or remorse from the past, which can influence our vibrational state of being in the here and now. Or you can be having anxiety around uncertainty connected to the future, which also can bring turbulence in our present energy. So if it's a situation where your lower vibration that you're detecting in the now is because of thoughts that you're thinking from the past or the future, then the best thing to do is to reorient your focus back into the now, which I'm going to talk about that in a moment and how you can work with that. And then the last question that I'm going to suggest that you can ask yourself is this lower vibration feeling that I'm experiencing, is this actually my soul's wisdom conveying an important message to me around something that I'm ready to shift? Let's take a hypothetical example. Let's say that I realize that I don't like my job and I'm not feeling good because I'm having to work going to a job that I don't like, and that feeling of not enjoying what you're doing could evolve into different kinds of energies. It could be dread, it can be lethargy, whatever. These are all energies that we can experience that feel like lower vibrational energies, but it's actually our soul's wisdom communicating to us through our body in ways that are giving us important information around things that we are ready to shift. So in this case, it could be that you're meant to pay attention to that sensation or that lower feeling that you're having, because it's helping you to get clear on shifts and changes that you might want to implement into your life. And in that case, you can ask yourself, what would make me feel better? What would I feel excited about? I ran across something once. I don't remember if it was a video or a book that I read, but it was a person interviewing a spiritual teacher. And the person asked the spiritual teacher, how did you know when it was time to make a change? And the teacher said, I knew it was time to make a change as soon as I started asking myself if it was. I knew it was time to make a change as soon as I started asking myself if it was. Think about it. If what you are experiencing as a lower vibration in your case is your body's wisdom or your soul's wisdom communicating to you information around something that you might want to shift, that wouldn't even be coming up. It wouldn't even be on your radar if it wasn't in divine alignment for you to be considering the possibility of a shift or a change. And if you're considering the possibility of a shift or a change, chances are it's in divine alignment for you to make a shift or change. It's just a matter of what, where, when, and how. So the first step in getting back on track with a higher vibration, once you've noticed that you've fallen into a lower vibration, is to ask yourself these questions so that you can discern what the source of the lower vibrational energy is. Once you have clarity and awareness around what the lower vibrational energy is, it's going to be really easy for you to shift out of it because you have the tools now, the understanding and the awareness that will help you to get back on track. So it's a matter of self-inquiry. It's a matter of listening to yourself. It's a matter of trusting your instincts around what intuitively comes to you as you're guiding yourself through this questioning process. And then the step to follow after that is to reframe your focus. And the best way to reframe your focus that will help you to get back on track with higher vibrational energies is to anchor your presence in the here and now. It can be very literally noticing what you're seeing in your environment, noticing what's happening in your current right now environment literally around you. What am I seeing? What am I hearing? What am I smelling? What am I experiencing? So refocusing in the here and now in your physical environment is one mindfulness practice that you can do that will help you to shift your energy. And then what I recommend is to do some form of physical activity. And if that physical activity can be out in nature, even better, because that's going to help to replenish, revitalize your energy field. So even if it's walking in a park, going for a hike, going for a bike ride, doing some yoga, tai chi, qigong, whatever it is, some form of physical movement to help your life force energy circulate, which is going to assist the release of whatever the lower vibration was, and it's going to assist you in getting back on track with what feels like an internal, harmonized state of being. So that's what I have to share with all of you for today. Give it a whirl, give it a try. Let me know if you have questions. If you like this video and others that you see on this channel, please do give it a like. That helps get the word out about the work that I'm doing. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Blessings and namaste to you.